Hi everyone, it's Mohit from Project Perfumery India. We are back with another video. In this video we'll be doing barbershop fragrances. Now, going back to the time in say 40s and 50s when there were no swanky salons. There used to be barbershops. Barbershop where people used to go for haircut. There used to be everyone with the same hairstyle, crew cut, and people used to go there for haircut and clean cut shave. So after shave, what barber used to do is splash some cologne on them. Maybe you could call it aftershave on them and rub it. So that particular fragrance was used all over the barbershops. What brand it was, there were multiple brands available that time. So, but these all aftershaves or colognes had the similar fragrance. These fragrances were mostly oak moss, pine, cedar, lavender. So these were the notes in that particular fragrances. So now anybody who wears fragrances with these notes now, so people get compliment, hey, you smell like a barbershop. So that is where this particular term is coined, barbershop. So what are barbershop fragrances? So these are the fragrances which are fresh, which are crisp, which are clean, got herbal vibe, are called barbershop fragrances in plain simple term. So you pick up any of these sharp fragrances from 80s or 70s, those could be a barbershop fragrance, right? So what constitute a barbershop fragrance? Cedar, oak moss, lavender, sometimes vetiver as well, citruses as well, and musk. That's what constitute a barbershop fragrance. Now, what is not a barbershop fragrance? People often confuse themselves. Boss number one, CK Obsession. There are other fragrances as well. Polo Green is there. These are not barbershop. There are common component. They may have woodiness to it. They may have oak moss as well. These are aromatic for sure. These have aromatic components, and fougere is basically a green fern. So people get often confused with these. These are not barbershop as per me. Someone else may call them a barbershop, but the actual barbershop fragrances, according to me, are the one where main components are musk, cedar, oak moss, lavender, and they are very crisp. They are very sharp. Even these are sharp, but these are aromatic for sure. So this genre we may cover in another video. This video is for barbershop fragrances. So according to me, these are my top picks on barbershop fragrances. These are available with us here in India, and other websites or other stores may also carry them. Let's start this video. The first one I would be doing honorable mention. This is called Pinot by Pinot Sylvester. This fragrance is sharp pine. It's so sharp that I can't wear it in today's scenario. Though there might be some people out there who might love to wear this, but for 35 plus years of age, this could be carried off well. I could not carry this, honestly speaking. This is an honorable mention. This is a cheapie, a very cheap scent, $5, $10, $15. I have a bottle with me just for the sake of collection. I see the level is almost full. I don't wear it anymore, right? This is an honorable mention, Pinot Sylvester. Coming to the actual list, the first one I have here is Gils Classic, right? This is the old version I have. This is the new version I have. This is a sharp fragrance. It has got citruses. The opening is citrus. It's got woody undertones. This one, absolutely gorgeous barbershop. This is a mature scent. Probably somebody who is 30-35 plus could carry off really well. Even I could wear it when I'm dressed formally. I'm wearing a blazer. I could wear it off. I'm going for an interview. Basically, wherever I want to give a vibe of maturity, I wear this fragrance. It's called Gils Classic. This I have is 15 years old batch. This is the new batch. You could see the difference. The bottle is more presentable. It's again, the both bottles are ripped. This is the old bottle, you could see. This is a vintage formulation, about 15-20 years old. This is the latest formulation. It's called Gils Classic. It's a good one to start the list. So a lot more coming. So this is how we started. The second one I have is very close to Gils Classic. It's called Chanel Antaeus Pour Homme. This again, this could be classified as the perfect barbershop scent. It's very clean, very sharp. It gives you that feeling of authority. This one is for true gentleman. It's a gentleman scent. Chanel Antaeus. It's close to Gils Classic. Another one I have is again from Chanel. This is more herbal. It has got herbal tones. This is Pour Monsieur. This perfume, this is an eau de parfum version. There is EDT version also available. These two I will classify as barbershop scents from Chanel. Next one we have is from house of YSL. It's called YSL For Home. Now, there's another scent by YSL which is a perfect barbershop, that's called Rive Gauche. Rive Gauche or Rive Gauche as you call it. Rive Gauche is something which is discontinued, you don't get it anymore. So I got this one. This is called YSL For Home. We have notes listed here. This is the test bottle I have. The notes are citron, probably that's the citrus vibe, petit grain, menthe, menthol. It's mentioned menthe here, that means menthol. Again, menthol is another component which gives you that barbershop feel. There's patchouli in there, right? So this is another barbershop which I have. It's an amazing scent. It's a very mature scent. It's called YSL For Home. This is from 2013 La collection. Comes in 80 ml. Next one on my list is Caron Un Pour Homme. This is a lavender dominant scent, a perfect barbershop. Again, a very fresh, it has got herbal vibe to it. This performs amazingly well, perfect for summers. This gives me easily 8 to 10 hours, and there are people who claim even 12 hours with this classic. This fragrance from Caron is a legendary fragrance. It's been there from a very long time. I believe there is a sport version released recently, but I haven't sniffed that. Now, if your parents, grandparents have been into fragrances, you might have seen this bottle in their wardrobe. This one is so amazing, and see, earlier back in time, people used to have a signature scent. They used to wear that scent all over the ear for years and years, right? So this is probably so late. That was back in time when people used to have one signature scent. Now people are more towards experimenting. So there would be, I would say, this is a set of my signature scents. This is for summer, winter. This is for cooler weather, for evening, morning. So there are tens of signature scents. So that basically coincides the definition of signature scent. Now coming to this, earlier people used to have one signature scent they used to wear throughout. This one is, this is 750 ml of same. So imagine this is still available, it still comes in 750 ml. So this is a legendary fragrance. People who use it, only use this one. They probably don't switch over to other fragrances. This is a 750 ml bottle of Caron Un Pour Homme. So on my list, one of the best barbershop fragrances, Caron Un Pour Homme. Now, people used to use this in, probably this is a decanter, they use it in a decanter. Now, let's cover up. I wanted to shoot another video, but I'll be covering a short topic of decants. What are decants? By the way, this is Mojo. It's Mojo here. Alright, so coming back, so what are decants will be covering, I'll do a quick overview about it. So whenever we split a bigger bottle into smaller parts, that's called a decant. People who are into wines, they know there is wine decanting, where a bigger bottle of wine is decanted into the smaller bottles. Same here with perfumes, there's a concept called decants, where a bigger perfume is split into smaller sizes. Alright, this is a typical decant we have. This is a 30 ml decant. Now coming to this bottle, now how we use this is a splash. So the best way to use this one is probably in a decant, right? So we will fill it up and probably Alright, you see it's filling up. Filled, and now probably it's more usable in the decant. So Caron Un Pour Homme used to come in, it still comes in 750ml. Now the purpose of showing decant in this video is to cover up. A lot of new people come to our channel, or they come to any of the forums, they see this word used again and again, decants. This is a decant. It's a customized bottle with the original juice from the original bottle. It's probably, you could call it a bigger sample, or probably call it a travel atomizer, or anything. Now we have made this decant right away, a live decant, and we'll be giving it as a giveaway at the end of this video. So next up, the next barbershop we have is Finaligan Castile. The style by Finaligan is a citrus fragrance, amazingly sharp, amazingly citrusy. And it gives you that crisp, sharp vibe. It will give you whenever you're wearing this and meeting someone, it will give that sharp vibe, right? Only down, this doesn't perform for long. See, I tell you, citrus fragrances, by the quality, they will project too much. They will project amazingly well, but they won't last as compared to other ingredients, right? This is Finaligan's. We have another barbershop. The next barbershop fragrance on this list is YSL Pour Homme. YSL Pour Homme, amazing. It's like absolutely like nothing. Nothing is similar to this. This is so amazing, so unique. This I could classify as another perfect barbershop scent. It's called YSL Pour Homme. Next up is from House of Guerlain. This is called Habit Rouge. Habit Rouge, another barbershop. It has got that sharp vibe. Again, this has got herbal undertones as well. This is a very clean scent again. So these are quality of a barbershop. So this is Habit Rouge, another pick. Next up on this list is more Italian barbershop. It's called Acqua di Parma, Colonia. This is the basic one, not Essenza, not Intensa, not Assoluta. Though they have the similarity altogether, this is what we call a high-end barbershop, Italian barbershop. So this is smells clean, smells crisp. It's Acqua di Parma, Colonia. Next up our list. Right, this fragrance I haven't seen anywhere. But once I saw it, I got a little curious about it and bought it. It's available in Middle East as well. It's called Acqua di Napoli Classic. In fact, it's Acqua di Napoli Classica. This one is a cheapie. It cost about 1,500 to 2,000 rupees for 100 ml. It's a citrus scent. Amazingly clean, amazingly crisp. It's available on perfumery.co.in if you want to get your hands on it. It smells very, very, very close to Acqua di Parma Colonia. That's the only reason to feature this one here, Acqua di Napoli Classica, which smells similar to Acqua di Parma. Right, so these were some barbershop which I feel are amazingly good, or I have got constant positive feedback about these particular scents from buyers. There are some buyers who are into classic fragrances. They're always keen to restock these fragrances. They're keen to get these fragrances. We'll do a quick recap because we covered decanting also in between. Doing a quick recap, the first barbershop I mentioned here is Gils Classic. It's not very popular brand, but they have some amazingly good offering. Next we mentioned Chanel Antaeus, Pour Monsieur. Then we mentioned YSL Pour Home, YSL Pour Home, Acqua di Parma Colonia. Then we mentioned Finaligan's Castile, Habit Rouge, Caron Un Pour Homme. This is probably one of the best, my favorite from the entire list. Now coming up to, this is a new offering. This is from a house called Grey Matter. Right, this fragrance is their first fragrance. It's called Uno. So what these guys have done, they have taken a modern take on barbershop. Now there are very few barbershops left. There are barbershops, but they are called as salons. Now you enter into a high-end salon which is still maintaining the classic vibe. How it's they have like posh leather couches, they have the new lotions we use, the new fragrance aftershaves we use, right? So this basically fragrance is portraying a modern barbershop, right? It's called Grey Matter Uno. It's amazingly good scents. We talk about notes. The opening we have bergamot and patchouli. The dry down, there is leather, there is cedar, there is lavender, there is geranium. Now I mentioned about what makes a barbershop. These notes were exactly there. So all the fragrances I covered, they have these notes. They have bergamot, they have patchouli, they have cedar, they have lavender. What's extra in this one is leather and geranium. Now this geranium gives it a very creamy vibe after the opening. The opening is like barbershop, the sharp smell of citruses coming up, sharp bergamot coming in. It dries down into creamy leather, and it performs amazingly well, 10 to 12 hours. So basically I'll tell you the story. Before getting Uno, I got the samples. I got about 12 samples. I give it out to 12 of our regular buyers who constantly give review our fragrances, who constantly give me the feedback. So that's what we do. Whenever I'm planning to bring a new brand, a new launch, I give out samples to my onboard reviewers. They approve it, then we give it to, we get it here and we give it to everyone else. So that gives us freedom or time to decide what to get, what not to get. And this one I gave it to 12 people, and fortunately all 12 people upgraded to a full bottle. That is something which has never happened before. People get a sample, they like it, they say Mohit, it's good, go for it. But very rare chances they will themselves will go for a full bottle. This stuff is so magical. They sniffed it, they fell in love with it. Instantly they messaged me or called me with, I need the bottle. So 12 bottles went off to all the people who sniffed it at once. And after that, the reviews came. The reviews were so amazing. Performance department, this is 10 on 10. Unique. Why I call it unique? Compared to what other fragrances we have now in market, this is unique. On uniqueness, it's 10 on 10. On getting compliments, it's you smell clean, fresh, and modern as well. You don't smell like an old man. If I'm wearing Piro Sylvester right now, I won't be able to pull it off. I will put off the people. They would say, what are you wearing? So this doesn't give you that vibe. This gives a very pleasant, very modern, very clean vibe, right? So in uniqueness, it's 10 to 10. On performance, it's 10 to 10. On sillage, the longevity, all departments, this is topping it. It's called Grey Matter Uno. Guys, believe it. It's not. I'm not the only one saying this, but everyone who have tried it have fell in love with it. This is Uno by Grey Matter. It's done by Joey. Joey is basically stylist for many Hollywood celebs. He has his own salon as well. This has been marketed across US. It's recently launched, so it might take time to be available on all across US. But yeah, it's there in select outlet. They have their own website. Right, this is Grey Matter Uno. A must try. You could order a sample from perfumery.co.in. It's a little expensive. The 30ml bottle cost about 45 to 5,000. 5,000 is the price for a full bottle. You could try it a sample, give it a thought. This is 30ml. As per the quality of the juice, the performance, this 30ml will easily last for a good 2 months. You could use it alternate days, and you could pull off this bottle for 2 months. Amazing summer juice. I did a summer citrus scent, top summer scents, top fresh scents. This I haven't got my hands on this one. Otherwise, this would have topped that particular chart as well. So my #1 barbershop, which I could carry as of now in 2017, is Grey Matter Uno, a modern take on classical barbershop scents. So guys, get your hands on, try it a sample. It's available on perfumery.co.in. So guys, we made a decant of Caron Un Pour Homme earlier in this video to show how a decant is made. I'll be giving this as a freebie, as a giveaway to the viewers, all you need to do is comment the name of the scent in the comment section below which evokes your childhood memories. It could be the scent which maybe your father used. Basically it has to be a barbershop scent, so you have to name a barbershop scent which evokes your childhood memories, probably your father or grandfather or uncle, whenever he used to wear that, that connection. If you smell that fragrance, it takes you back into the childhood days. You have to name that scent in comment section below. We'll go to random.org, pick up a random number and give this decant out. So it's just basically a giveaway. The idea is to hear the name of the scent, to see what scent it could be for you. Alright guys, so it's Mohit from perfumery.co.in, Project Perfumery India, signing off. We'll be coming up with another video very soon. Thank you.